What's going on, guys? This is Angelic Doubletail, and today I'm going to teach you how to use a pre-made template to create your own professional looking YouTube background. So if you haven't seen my YouTube channel as of late, I changed the background with a background that I made a couple of weeks ago using Photoshop. Now, to make this background, you don't necessarily have to use Photoshop. You can use GIMP, Paint.net, or any other image editor that will let you dissect a PSD file, which Photoshop and GIMP are the only two that I know of that can actually do that. So let's go into Photoshop and check out this template. Now here's the template that I'm going to give you guys in the video description. This is a very long template, and I'll tell you why. This template is actually a mock-up from my own YouTube channel. Now you can choose to not use this one and actually message me here on YouTube or to my personal email address and ask me for a mock-up of your YouTube channel. What it will do is go all the way down your page. That's the purpose of making the mock-up YouTube channel. Let's get started with this background though. I have everything that you need over here in the layers panel. I have the background, and then I have the center plate. I didn't know what else to call it, but it's the center here. I don't know why I have text on here. I'm going to delete this layer real quick. So what I'm going to do to start out, I'm going to delete this background layer. And I'm going to make a new layer and drag it to the bottom and rename it background. So then I'm going to choose two colors, which I have blue and black. Change this blue color real quick. So I'm going to grab my gradient tool, which is over here, and I'm going to click and drag it from top to bottom. And that's going to make my blue to black gradient. Now I'm going to go to Filter, Distort, and Wave. Now I have my wavelength set to 122 to 169. My amplitude is 34 to 35, and my scale is all the way up to 100%. Now the number of generations really doesn't matter, but you can mess with that if you want to. And you want to have the type set to square. Now the undefined areas, you can have it set to wrap around or repeat edge pixels. Press OK. Then I'm going to go back to Filter, back to Distort, and this time I'm going to go to Polar Coordinates. Now you want to have it set to rectangular to polar and not polar to rectangular. It's going to be set that way by default. And there's my starburst effect. So we're gonna go into this center plate, click on it over in the layers panel, and we're gonna bring up the blending options. Double click, and I'm gonna go into these predefined styles. And I'm going to edit the color overlay. Click on this color. Then click there. And press OK. That way it's the same blue color that's in the background. And that's all I'm going to do for that one. Now I'm going to add some text. Select all of it and change it to black. Press OK. And press the little check mark. Then we're going to bring up the free transform tool. And we're going to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise, or CCW. Put it off to the side and stretch it out. Press enter, and what I'm going to do is go back to my move tool, press Alt, and drag it over. This will duplicate the layer. Then bring up the free transform once again. And you're going to flip vertically. And then go to flip horizontally. That will have it the opposite way of the one on the other side. So press OK or enter. And we're going to rasterize these type layers. Then select both and merge the layers. Then you're going to bring up the blending options. I'm going to add a drop shadow. Change it from black to white. Change the blend mode to normal. And bring the opacity to up to 100%. And then I'm going to add a stroke. Change it from color to gradient. And reverse that gradient. And change it from linear to shape burst. Now you can add a bevel and emboss. And I'm just going to press OK. And move this down just a little bit. So that looks good. And I'm just going to flatten the image. Then go to File, Save As. And save it as a JPEG. Save it to my desktop. Save it. Now when you save your YouTube background, you don't want it to go over 256 kilobytes because that is the maximum for YouTube backgrounds. Right now, mine is at 210, and I can bring it up just a little bit, and now it's at 226, so that's good enough. Press OK. Now we're going to minimize this and go into our YouTube channel. Sign in. And you're going to go to themes and colors. You're going to go to new theme. It's going to be an exact duplicate of the theme that you have, but you're going to change a lot about it. So I'm going to name mine Angelic Devil 3, since I already have Angelic Devil 2, which is my current theme. So I'm going to delete the background and that I have on there already, and browse for my background that I just and there's the YouTube background. Now what you want to do to get your center plate to show through is go to where it says wrapper transparency and put it to 100. Now your background shows through. Now all you have to do is change your colors to match your YouTube background, and then you're done. Then you want to save the changes, and there you go. That's your new professional looking YouTube background. Until next time, guys, this is Angelic Double Tail, and I'll talk to you guys later.